Hello everybody, it's me again. How are you all? It's nice to see you all back at nursery school. Well, I was going to tell you a story tonight about another little bear. Did you know that bears sometimes don't see snow? Because some bears sleep all through winter time and they don't see any snow or anything. Anyway, this little bear has good friends, and this is him here. This is our bear. Hello, bear. Are you fine? Good, I'm going to tell a story about you. Is that alright? Where's your friend? Oh, here. Ah, this is your friend, Little Bird. Does Little Bird speak? Hello, Little Bird. How are you? Nice. I'm going to tell a story about both of you. Is that alright? And the story is called Mooncake. And they're going to sit beside me and listen. Are you all ready for bed? Are you all going to listen? I hope so. Ready? This is called Mooncake, and it was written by somebody called Frank Ashe. Here we are, look at that. One summer night, Bear and his friend Little Bird were sitting watching the moon, because you know sometimes at certain parts of the year the moon is very, very big and very, very round, and oh my goodness, it's so bright. After a while, Little Bird said, "Oh, I think I feel very hungry." And Bear said, "Me too. And you know what I wish I could do? I wish I could just jump up and take a big bite out of that moon. How delicious it would be," said Little Bear. "Well, how do you know?" said his friend the bird. "Maybe the moon doesn't taste good at all. Maybe it tastes terrible. How do you know?" So do you know what Bear did? He went inside for a little moment or two. He went inside to his house. And he's got his bow and his arrow and a spoon, and he attached it all to the arrow. I wonder what on earth he was going to do with that. Sounds very interesting. I wonder if you know before me. Then he went outside again. He went outside again and he shot the spoon to the moon. Do you think it got there? I'm not very sure about that at all. Oh, Little Bird says, "I knew that wouldn't happen. It's not big enough," he said to his friend Bear. "We're too far away." "Well then," Bear said, "well, I shall just build a rocket ship to the moon." So the very next day, Bear went to the junkyard and he got everything he needed that he thought, and he went in to build a rocket ship to go to the moon. Maybe I won't tell you anymore. Maybe you'll have to imagine. No, I'll tell you the rest. Wait till we see what happens. Remember, it's nearly autumn time as well. Oh my. All summer long, Bear and Bird worked and worked and worked. And when the autumn came, all the rocket ship was nearly finished, but all the little birds and things were flying away. And Little Bird said, I would like to go with you to the moon, but winter is coming, and I have to fly with the flock and go away to where it's nice and warm. So Bear and Little Bird said goodbye, and away Little Bird went, because that's where little birds go in the winter time. Some little birds have to go and see where the nice sunshine is. They can't live here if it's too cold for them. Then it began to get very, very cold. And the leaves were starting to fall off the trees, because that's what's happening. In autumn and winter, all the leaves fall off the trees, and it gets colder, and the sky gets very grey instead of bright blue. And instead of climbing into bed when he got sleepy, what did Little Bear do? Little Bear went into the rocket ship, and he thought, oh, it's lovely and cosy and warm in here. So he went in, and he shut the little door, and he closed his eyes, and he said, oh, I'll just go to the moon. And he said, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. But before he reached anything else, he fell fast asleep. Well, what do you think happened when he went fast asleep? Everything started to get colder, and it started to snow outside, and it got colder and colder and colder and colder, and then it got windier and windier and windier, and he still slept, and he slept, until one night the wind knocked the rocket ship over, and it came down in the garden with a thud. Oh my. Bear had never been awake in the winter before, and when he opened his eyes and he saw all the snow, he thought he was where? He thought he was on the moon, and he climbed out of his rocket ship, and he walked around, and he scooped up some snow, and he made a little moon cake. And then he tasted it. Ooh, it tasted like something that he knew, but he wasn't very sure what it was. Very strange taste. There's a picture of him trying a moon cake. And while he thought all about it, he decided to go for a walk. But he didn't want to go too far because he was afraid that he would get lost. So he just walked in a great big circle. And after a while he came upon his own paws. And he thought, oh my goodness, there is something else here, he thought. But it was really his own paw prints. These paw prints are too big to belong to a moon mouse or even a moon raccoon, thought the bear. Maybe they are made by a moon bear, or perhaps, a terrible moon monster. Bear felt a wee bit scared. So what did he do? He ran back into his moon rocket ship, and he prepared for takeoff. Do you think he took off? Do you? Again he began his countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, he said, and he fell fast asleep again. And while he slept, do you know what happened while he slept? It became spring, and the flowers were starting to come through, and the sun was starting to shine, but he didn't realise. And then all of a sudden, one day his friend Little Bird appeared. "Oh, well, how was everything with you down under?" said the bear. "Oh, well, it was just fine," said Little Bird. "Did you go to the moon?" "Oh, I sure did," said Bear. "What do you think you did?" "How did the moon taste?" said Little Bird. "Was it terrible like I thought?" "No, it was delicious," said the bear. That was a very long story, and I've not heard that for a while. I thought it was going to be a short one. I'm sorry it was very long, and I hope you're all fine with it. So, what did you think then, Little Bird? Did you quite like it? Oh, I know he didn't go to the moon because he thought he was going to the moon, but he fell asleep. You know what little bears are like? They forget and they go to sleep and they think that they're waking the whole time and they're not. They're really sleeping. How did you like it, Little Bear? Yeah, you liked it? Good. Because you did all that hard work and you made a rocket ship, and the rocket ship nearly went to the moon, but not quite. Would you like to cuddle your friend? Okay, so this is our little friends. There we are. And what I'll do is we'll talk again another day, and I'll see you all soon. Good night now. Brush your teeth, wash your hands, everything. Good night.